One Piece is again at its peak. What an insane chapter! From everyone reacting to Luffy's Gear 5, who is back in action, to Bonnie's new crazy upgrade, and a mystery crew who finally shows up. Stay tuned for all the crazy things that we are gonna explore. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna talk about One Piece chapter 1106. In the last chapter, the Buster Call had started, and history is repeating itself. This is similar to Ohara, where the destruction of future and its knowledge is burning into ashes. There are a lot of similarities between Ohara and Egghead, the key being exploding the Void Century, which ultimately led them to their own destruction. Also, Bonnie was about to be killed by the pacifista. Saturn, who takes joy in killing her by own father's image, is seriously screwed up in his head. I mean, I'm really hating Saturn right now. Oda is making sure we hate this spider freak, and I can't wait to see his downfall. We also saw Luffy, who was stuffed as hell and is ready for round two. And this chapter was definitely his stage. And how can we forget the mystery person who we saw in the last chapter? I personally thought it was Draken. I was so wrong. Who we got was so unexpected, none of us could have guessed it. Coming to today's chapter, which is called On Your Side, is referring mostly to Kuma, who's gonna be on Bonnie's side always. And this is how it is meant to be. The chapter begins with Luffy, who was stuffed so much after eating. He's digesting at an insane level, which he always does, but the Marines think Luffy is some kind of monster. And they want to capture him by putting some sea stone scuff on him. Before that could even happen, the music starts. Nika is here. We move to Bonnie, where Kuma is hugging her and protecting her. The pacifista are taking aim to kill her. This is a sad irony that Bonnie is facing, being killed by her own father's clone. But here comes a huge secret that literally stuns Saturn and me. Vegapunk asks Stella to let her know that she has full authority of all the pacifista. This is such a Uno reverse to Saturn. I mean, that's so crazy. I mean, so much time and effort went in building pacifist, and Bonnie has the ultimate control over them. Let me make it clear. She has the highest authority over the pacifists right now, even above the five elders. And these pacifists are no joke. I mean, if she can order them around, she has one of the most dangerous army right now. Bonnie shouts out and asks the pacifist to help her escape Egghead, and the very next moment, the pacifist starts shooting at the Marines. Even the ships which were used for the Buster Call is being destroyed. What a twist this was! I never saw this coming. I can understand Kuma listening to Bonnie, but the entire pacifists are under her control right now. Remember when Vegapunk was introduced? I always thought he valued science over humanity, and he may not do the right thing. But I was so wrong. Vegapunk literally risked his own life for Bonnie, and he did the right thing. Huge respect for Vegapunk, huge respect, man. Funny how Saturn, who's also a scientist, never saw this coming. He was so arrogant enough to think Vegapunk can pull a fast one on him, but what came next was very painful. Saturn pierces Vegapunk right through his chest with his large spider leg. Vegapunk was already ready for this betrayal. He knew what was coming for him, and he still did it anyway. Vegapunk says Kuma will always be on your side. Is this the end for Vegapunk? Comment your thoughts below. Without any hesitation, Saturn orders Kizaru to eliminate them. Sanji and Frankie try to protect Bonnie, but Kizaru is too powerful for them. Kizaru's laser go through Frankie and Kuma. Sanji tries to block the laser because of his unique body and his awakened powers, but he also fails in stopping Kizaru. Kizaru goes right for Bonnie. I mean, if you kill her, they can take control over the pacifists again, right? Kizaru was about to kill Bonnie, but Luffy is here. Nika is here. And with a sweet punch, sends Kizaru flying. It's so crazy to see how Luffy can send an admiral flying. It's always so fun to see how powerful Luffy has gotten. Luffy saves everyone by turning the ground into rubber, as we have seen many, many times. Saturn versus Luffy. I mean, this fight might be close enough, or at least a clash. Kizaru is down and Bonney rushes to save Vegapunk. Vegapunk reveals to Bonney that Luffy is Sun God Nika, a really beautiful double spread that shows Nika's classic god pose. And Bonnie was like crying, is looking up on Nika, and she's in shock. Vegapunk says he wouldn't have believed it if he didn't see it with his own eyes. Bonnie remembers how she and her dad always wanted to be like Nika, especially Kuma. She remembers how Kuma used to dance like with the Nika pose, and she is still in shock and she's like, what is happening here? Vegapunk hypes Luffy even more, mentioning what good is the Buster Call gonna do. He's literally a god, and everyone around the world has been waiting for him for hundreds of years. Even the ancient robot starts moving. We have not seen the ancient robot from a long time. What is his role? Will Luffy control the ancient robot? We just have to wait and watch. What theories do you guys have? Leave a comment below. So hype movement for Luffy, to be honest. Here's a crazy thought. If Bonnie follows Luffy or joins the Straw Hats with the pacifists, how crazy would Luffy's army become? Just imagine that. I, for one, are super pumped to see that happen. Luffy with his pacifists, oh, that will be so crazy. You thought the hype of this chapter was done? Hold on to your hats. A huge ship arrives at Egghead, and the Marines are trying to stop them, but it's no use. One of the Marines says, I thought they died hundreds of years ago. We got another double spread, and it's Dorry and brogy. The giant warrior pirates are here. What? Brogy and Dorry are leading the giant pirates. The Marines are so screwed right now. A couple of chapters ago, they destroyed the kid pirates, and they are here right now. Luffy's greatest ability is to turn anyone he meets into an ally, and this chapter connects all the way back to Little Garden. Dorry and brogy are here to pick Luffy, aka Sun God Nika. They're clearly here to lead them to ELBAF, the next arc. We've been hoping to see this, and it's finally here. Oh man, I'm so pumped for this. What a terrific chapter. Every part of this chapter was on fire, literally on fire. Can't wait to see what will happen next. We have a break next week, sadly, but this chapter gave us a lot to think about. If you like my content, please like, comment, and subscribe. And turn on the notification bell to get more content like this.